"We think the government's proposal was not well thought through and we hope that the government will reconsider it," said Malin Holmberg, chief executive of Tele2's Croatia unit. And Tele2 competes in Croatia, which joined the EU last July, with THT, majority owned by Deutsche Telekom, and Vipnet owned by Telekom Austria. And it has the market share of around 20% and its goal is to raise it to some 25% and finally turn to profit, 9 years after it started operating in Croatia. And in the first quarter of 2014 it posted a pre-tax loss of 3 million kuna $551,000. Its full-year revenues in 2013 were up 7% at 1.2 billion kuna. And we were behind our initial plans in terms of profitability and we were still not making money, but we were almost there. If this fee is implemented, it would delay our profitability plans for another several years, Holmberg told Reuters. And such a fee would make our business in Croatia very difficult, she added. And the fee increase, which Holmberg says is equivalent in size to almost doubling the corporate tax rate for the telecoms sector, is expected to triple and bring in around 350 million kuna a year to the national budget. And Croatia is likely to suffer a sixth recession year in a row, and the government has said one of its key aims is to attract foreign investment to boost growth. But Holmberg said raising the fee was sending the wrong signal. And it would be very difficult to attract investments if you are harming the existing ones. THT, the biggest operator in the Croatian market, said last month it would have to increase the prices of its mobile services if the government enforced the new frequency fees. And Tele2 in Croatia accounts for 4.7% of Tele2's group sales revenue. And the government's move to raise the fee is part of its efforts to cut the budget deficit. The process is monitored by Brussels, which wants the gap to be reduced to below 3% of gross domestic product by the end of 2016. And in an effort to comply, the government has already twice modified the budget this year, but analysts warn that it is focused too much on boosting revenues instead of cutting the costly and inefficient public administration. And, reporting by Igor Illich, editing by Zoran Radosavljevic and Greg Malik.